Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cali Legends Media. Before I begin, I'd like to say thank you to all the people that have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're still trying to hit that 10,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. So if you watch the videos, occasionally or often, and if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And at any time, if you decide, no, I'm not cool with this, you could unsubscribe. Very simple. To subscribe, just hit that subscribe button down below. Set that notification bell on all, and you'll be notified whenever we drop a video or whenever we go live. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. It's a good, whether you subscribe or not, because it's a good way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost anything. Also, the hype button next to the like button is a way to hype the video, where it goes through the algorithm and gets YouTube pays more attention to the video and streams it more. Okay, so now that we got through the formalities, I was watching a video that was released a couple of days ago. Now, it was from the director of the FBI, okay? And he was saying that there was 12 arrests made for, I believe it was 34 unalivings, okay? And that these were some SURENO gangs up in Portland, okay? Now, this investigation had been going on for 7 years, and they were working together with the police department, FBI, the U.S. Marshals, and a few other agencies. Were all working together, and they didn't want to make no arrest until they were sure that they had all of their ducks in a row. They wanted to make sure these people were not going to get out, and they weren't going to take a risk of being put in a position where the only way they could get them back in court is through double jeopardy, which is illegal, and these people would basically get away. So they waited until they had all of their evidence, rock solid evidence, and then they made their arrest. Two of the people that were involved with this were incarcerated. So, basically that would have been 10 people. Anyways, the reason why I decided to kind of bring this up, because he mentioned that this was going to be like the model of how they were going to do it throughout America, okay? That they were going to be working together with federal agencies, with the U.S. Marshals and stuff, to go after these groups, these gangs, these neighborhoods throughout America. You've seen lately all of the RICO indictments that are taking place on various gangs, right? Well, that's part of the reason why. It's not just a regular common investigation, like a crime's committed, the police investigate because it's their jurisdiction, it's their job to protect the community. Well, they're there to back up the police department. Now, the FBI, and the U.S. Marshals across America are going to be working with the different departments to go after different neighborhoods. So the neighborhoods that are doing the most will probably be the first to get hit the hardest. I remember we used to have like gang sweeps. I think they were on every Thursday. They'd hit different guys' houses from the neighborhood, and we knew this. We didn't know what houses, but we knew that was the day of the gang sweeps, And I'm not sure if it was on the Thursdays or the Tuesdays. They haven't done them in a long time. I don't know why, but for whatever reasons, they've cut back on them. So another thing that he mentioned that really caught my ear was he mentioned that then the intent is to catch these guys and give them long stretches of time to keep them incarcerated longer so that the youth can see what happens when you get involved with things like this, you know. And so basically what he's saying is we're going to throw the book at them, lock them up for as long as we can. These guys are going to get out till they're old men, you know. Basically, their life's going to be over as far as free men go. So we got to be real careful, man, because they're starting to move different. You know, they've already got a foot up with the technology that they have to rely on now. They got cameras everywhere. You know, they got people with cameras walking around in their hand, and they film and record everything. Your chances of getting away with anything are so slim now. You see, they had just UNALIVED used Big U's son out there in Figueroa Street, and they already got the shooter. And they had no idea who this shooter was or anything, but they were able to put it together that fast. And usually it takes a little while for them to to get their people. But yeah, they got different technology and stuff to rely on now. It's a lot harder now to do the same crime that you used to do back in the days and get away with so easily. So just a word to the wise, man. You got to be careful how you move out there, you know. And if you're young and you're not involved, don't get involved, man. Because you know what? It leads down the same road, either to the cemetery or to the prison. Either way, you're going to be buried. You know, you're not going to be free. You're not going to go where you want, see who you want, and go out and be with who you want. No, you're gonna be with whoever you get sold up with, and yeah, you're not gonna like that life, man. Not everybody's cut out for that life. I don't think anybody is, but people adjust. So yeah, just be careful out there, man. You never know. You never know if they're investigating your group. If you're doing something, chances are, if you're doing something big, chances are they might know. And if they do, if they even have an idea or a suspicion, they're gonna look at you hard now. He said it straight out. We're gonna start putting people away for a very, very long time. And that's been the plan all along. Ever since they built all these prisons, is there's nothing else to do with these people but lock them up. And they've been doing it. Well, he's saying we're gonna do it for more people for a longer time. And one of the things that came out of his mouth was maybe this will make the younger generation think twice when they see the people that they look up to, the people they respect, the people they want to be like, get caught up and get put away for the rest of their life. Maybe then they'll think about it. You don't have to go to prison to learn this. You don't have to go to prison to get an epiphany and come out and say, you know what? I'm going to live a good life, man. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to kick it with my family. I'm going to buy me a house. No, why go to prison to learn that those are the things that you really desire? Pay attention to what people are saying. You know what I mean? Pay attention to the things that you see on TV and social media even. All these prisoners that are speaking out, or ex-prisoners that are speaking out and letting you know, man, that's not the life. Man. The life is out here where you can go to the mountains, go to the beach, go to a party. You know what I mean? Kick it with your friends and your pad and barbecue. Listening to some music. Go go to sleep with a beautiful woman by your side. You know, there's things out here that are any one of those things is worth not going to jail or to prison. You know, so if you think that's something to pursue, like I did when I was young, I wanted to go to prison, man. I wanted to see what it was all about. I wanted to, you know, and in and out of jail and going to prison and all that. I didn't find anything, but more bullshit, you know. So stay free, people. Stay free, man. Keep a clear head. And if you are caught up, it might be time to maybe pump the brakes a little bit, man, because the government's kind of acting different. You know, they're using different resources now, and they're using the resources differently. So just something to keep in mind. If you want to watch the video, and it just came out 3 days ago. It's the director of the FBI. And the title involved 34 murders, 12 arrested in Oakland. So you know, Google it, see what comes up. You'll find it. I hope. You know, I'm gonna see if I could list how to find it in the description section of this video. But stay free, people, and help others move in excellence. You know, the younger homies, you know, talk to them, give them good consejos. You know, give them good advice that'll prevent them from going down that road. Because if you've been there, then you know there's nothing at the end of that road. You know, don't let them waste their time traveling that road to find out. You know, they just might roll the dice and get all day. You know. So, yeah, help them and just help others, you know, understand and move in excellence. And everybody have a good day. God bless you. God bless your families. Stay free, people. Stay free.